Alright, this is a quick tutorial on how moldings work in the plugin. So to access moldings, hit any one of the cabinet buttons and load up the moldings, which you'll find up here in a menu. But for right now we're beta testing, so they are down here. Let's find a crown molding. So you'll see a catalog of moldings like this, and to pick the one you want, just click on the link and it will download. Now, it'll download the profile of the crown attached to your mouse pointer. And in this case, I picked a crown molding, and you'll see that it's not actually attached to the crown itself. It's attached to its sort of theoretical corner. The reason why that is because the crown, we set this up to automatically glue to vertical surfaces. So you see when I turn it around the corner here, it changes direction. So let's say we wanted to actually wrap this crown around the top of this room like this. So you could just come over into this corner and click and set the crown down. Now, once you click, it'll leave a piece of the crown down, and you can click again and place another copy elsewhere. But if you only need one copy, just hit the space bar, and you're done. So now we have this crown profile here aligned with the corner of the window. And we can actually use one of the built-in SketchUp features to wrap this around the wall. So we double click on the crown, and that brings us into this crowns group, and it'll allow us to edit it. So what we're going to do is take the line tool in SketchUp and draw a line from here, and we're going to go over here, wrap it around this wall and around this corner like this, and we're establishing a pathway that we want this crown to follow. So now if we click on the SketchUp Follow Me tool over here and click, and we can start following this crown around, work our way around here, around the corner, click again, and now we've got a nice piece of crown molding that's all put on this room. Now we set these up so that we had just the right amount of edges hidden and shown, so you get some nice looking curves on these crowns. You get a nice miter in the corner when they go around, and because they come in as groups and components, once you make them, they're already grouped for you, so you don't even have to do that. And that's nice later on if you want to add some color or do anything else to them. You just pick your color in a single click, and they'll change. It's pretty easy. There are a few other crowns and other pieces of trim here as well. The same method we used here to wrap this crown around a wall could be used to wrap crown around a cabinet, although the application is a little different, and I'll show you that. So let's go back in here and find a smaller crown molding. Maybe we'll do this little 1-inch crown. Now, as I showed earlier, all of these crowns are kind of meant to go at top corners. So if I wanted to put this on the face of this cabinet, I wouldn't necessarily be able to automatically put it in the right spot. So in this case, on this cabinet, what I'd actually do is click, put it here, hit the space bar, click to select it again, and just take the move tool, and I can slide it up like that. You could be a little more accurate about this, but essentially get it in the right spot, and then double click on it, and the method is the same to wrap it around a cabinet. So I establish a line like this, establish another line going around the corner. Again, these are just simple SketchUp lines, nothing fancy about them. You just have to make sure you double click and go inside the cabinet's component or group, the crown's component or group while you're doing this. Now, when I click the Follow Me tool, click once on this face and follow it around this cabinet like this. When you get to the end, click again, and boom, you got a nice piece of crown on your cabinet here. We also have some other bits of trim as well. We're going to be expanding this catalog, but we started out with some solid basics here. So if we go into moldings, we have some base moldings as well. Toe kick covers, OG baseboards, large OG baseboards, things like that. The toe kick covers and the baseboards work all in the same way. We'll just do a quick, maybe a quick OG baseboard here. We'll try this one. So these work like the crowns, but instead of being based in the top corner, these are based in the bottom corner. So you can click and you can set them down along the bottom of a wall like that. We'll just hit spacebar to finish this command, and you'll see it's lined up nice with the bottom of the wall here. And you could do You can do a lot of different things with these. You can actually double click these and you can even modify them too. So if you wanted to, make some modification to this or make it taller or shorter, you can use the standard SketchUp tools to fool around with it. And you can even use the push-pull tool if you just simply want a straight piece of molding like that. But for this, again, if we want to wrap this one around this cabinet base, we can go like this and click it around. And we'll just finish it off like that. Maybe make this one a little bit more complicated. And another little trick you can do is you can just, double click on there, select the Follow Me tool, click once, and we'll follow this guy around, this cabinet like this. Get it all the way out here. So, I mean, these lines you make can be just about as complicated as you want. And now we got a nice piece of base molding running around this cabinet. So that's moldings. Have fun. Don't forget, you can modify or play around with any molding you want. And if there's a catalog of moldings or something that you don't see here, please get in touch with us. Send us a drawing or a picture of the molding, and we'll get it in here for you. Thanks.